Hello guys, you're all welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Today I will be talking about 7 things you need to know before coming to Turkey. The things I will be discussing here are very vital. It's all pertaining about your legal staying here in Turkey. And if you really want to know this, maybe you're planning to move to Turkey, these are the things you should know. And I will give some bonuses as I analyze these very 7 things you need to know. This is cutting across both workers, students. So that's why I want you to watch to the end of this very video so you can grab the information that you need. And before we move into this very video, I want to let you know that I will start from number 7 to number 1, the least to the most important, okay? So I'm keeping the most important to the down, bottom, which is number 1. All right, now don't forget to support my channel by subscribing, okay? Click that button, subscribe to my channel. If you have any question or if you have something to say, leave it on the comment section, okay? Thank you for doing that, and share this video to your friends and family members. Give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Now let's start with number 1. Number 1 is obtaining your tax identification number. Before I do anything, I usually give my analysis from my head, offhand. But this time I really want to read, the booklet or read it out so you can hear the way it's being typed, because it is very important you know what they say about this very tax information. So on this 7th one, I will be reading out this for you. There are 3 pages, but I will make it very short so the video wouldn't be too long, okay? Information on tax identification numbers. Now, section 1, TIN description, that is tax identification number. All legal entities, unincorporated entities, and individuals must obtain a tax identification number, TIN, in order to undertake professional or business activities in Turkey. Foreigners staying in Turkey more than 6 months are also required to obtain a TIN, that is tax identification number. Foreign nationals can also use their foreign identity numbers instead of TIN if it is available. Tax identification number is given on the basis of identification information via Central Taxpayer Registry files. TIN is given to legal entities having no tax liability, foreign nationals who do not have foreign identity number, foreign legal entities. The next one is section 2. It is the additional information that you need. Now, additional information on the mandatory issuance of tax identification number. Now, TIN. Here it says, all Turkish citizens automatically have TIN, since there is a legal obligation to use national ID numbers as TIN in domestic law. Now, let's go to the second part. It says, foreigners staying in Turkey more than 90 days or visa duration are required to obtain a foreign ID number, which is also used as TIN. Now, therefore, all alien residents are considered as having TIN. Additionally, TIN is required to be submitted to public or private institutions for a wide range of transactions determined by legislation, such as transactions related to banking and financial services, securities, check, collaterals, leasing, insurance, post office services, registry of vehicles, transactions subject to capital market law, loans, transactions conducted by private finance institutions, land registry. All these things shows that you must have your tax number. Now, where can you get tax number? Please, you can go to the tax office. In Turkish, it is called vergi dairesi or vergi müdürlüğü. Any city, or all the cities in Turkey, they all have this office. Go there, ask them for your tax number, and from there you can learn what tax or what you're gonna pay for your taxes. Now, I got this this document from Turkish Revenue Administration. The head of group is Mr. Ahmet Yildirim. Maybe he has been changed, I don't know. So, Department of EU and Foreign Affairs Directorate, Gelir İdaresi, Başkanlığı Devlet Mahallesi. So you can go to their website as well. Best option is go to Gelir İdaresi and Vergi İdaresi. Go there and you will get your tax number. It is very important you do so. Now let's go to number 6 on the list. And the sixth one on the list is best cities for foreigners in Turkey. I have made a video related to something like this in the past, and I kept getting this message from my viewers here on YouTube, on Facebook. There are lots of questions about which cities are the best for foreigners to live in. Now I said, okay, I'm gonna give it again, chip it out here again for my future viewers. Okay, the best city for you as a foreigner is Istanbul, number 1. Number 2 is Ankara. Number 3 is Izmir. Number 4 is Antalya. Number 5 is Muğla. Number 6 is Bodrum. If you think about other cities, other cities are good, but why I am mentioning these cities as a foreigner, these places you will see all nationals, different experts in these cities, and it is very conducive, very good. It is like a liberal cities, so you feel relaxed. But if you think about other cities that are in the center of Turkey, we call them Anatolian cities. These cities are really not so, open, modern like the ones I mentioned. These cities in the city of, in the center of Turkey are really a little bit close. You can't really feel that awesome nightlife or beautiful things you really wish to see. Okay, so if you are thinking about living in Turkey, these cities that I mentioned are really good, and some additional cities like Samsun is a very good city. Mersin is a very good city. Other cities like Adana also, it is good, although Adana is a little bit different. And Gaziantep, these cities are really good, but you can't compare them like those 6 or 7 cities that I mentioned in the beginning. Okay, so if you are thinking about residing in Turkey to get a job, to do something, please go to those cities that I have mentioned in the beginning. Maybe I can make a video telling you the best cities you can reside in. And I equally made a video about best cities for summer holidays and winter holidays, vacation. So I think I will leave the link up there. You can watch it. So this is all I can say about the cities. Now let's go to the 5th one on the list. The 6th on the list is telephone registration and taxes that you have on your telephone. Now, telephone registration here in Turkey is a must. If you enter Turkey, the first thing you are required to do is to register your telephone that you have really entered into this very country. If you take the SIM card, Turkish SIM card, and slot it into your telephone, that automatically sends signal to the telecom body here in Turkey. They will give you 90 days or maximum 120 days to register that telephone. If you don't register that telephone, they will automatically block that very telephone. Yes, you can't use it again. So if you come with anything, any telephone, come here, register it. How do you register? They need your passport. You have to go to Telecom office or you go to Tuxel offices, you can see them on the street. Go there and register this very number. Or you can equally go to tax office. You are expected to pay a tax of 2,010 Turkish liras. I think in dollars right now, it's about $180, I think. So you are, I didn't make the calculation though, but you are expected to pay this tax or for your telephone, and you wouldn't go through that risk of them blocking your telephone. So please do it and be on the safe side. The fourth one on the list is how to find a job in Turkey. Actually, I have made a video about how to find job in Turkey. You can go, watch this video. I will leave the link here. Watch the video. Please, if you're watching from Facebook, I'm sorry, the link I'm leaving, you wouldn't see it here. It's on YouTube, okay? So go to my YouTube channel if you're watching from Facebook, watch it, and you will see the link of this very video I'm talking about, how to find a job in Turkey. Or you can go through the catalog of my videos on Facebook, you will still see how to find a job in Turkey. Now, this very way, how to find a job in Turkey, I am doing or saying this because so many people do ask, can I really find a job in Turkey? Is it easy to find a job in Turkey? The answer to this question is that there is no country that you will go, you will find a job like this immediately. Of course, it's not that easy to find that quality, that standard, high-paying job that you really want. It will take you a time. For me, it took me 2 months to find a job here in Turkey. I was fortunate enough to get this very offer. So, some people it took them 6 months. Some people it took them 1 year. Some people they got the job while they were in their own country through online. So, I have got these messages asking this question: is it easy to get a job in Turkey? Yes, it may be easy for me and it may be difficult for you. It may be easy for you and be difficult for me. What happens to Mr. A may be different for Mr. B. So that is one thing you should know. Now, Turkey is not really the same like the European countries where you can easily find a job or some certain jobs that you really practice back in your country. You may really not get that job, your dream job that you want here in Turkey. You have to, improvise. You have to look for another job to support yourself from the onset. So I have got testimonies of people like you that have watched my videos and they equally came to Turkey, got a job, though the jobs they got are not really the jobs they really wanted. Okay. I don't know how to say it, but I am telling you firsthand. These are people that watch my videos. So it is not really the same scenario with everybody, okay? We all have peculiar cases, okay? So you can find a job in Turkey. Yes, it's possible, but it may vary, the time may be different. All right, so that's my answer to that very question. Now let's go to the third one on the list. Now the third on the list is, can I work as a student in Turkey? Yes, you can work as a student in this very place. The biggest challenge you may have as a student is that there are some barriers, there are some situations that may prevent you from getting such a job you have wanted as a student, because you must know the language, Turkish language. This will help you a lot. And also depending the city where you are schooling. If you are in the middle of Turkey, if you are in the southern part of Turkey, it may be different from someone who is in the western part of Turkey. That's Istanbul, Izmir, Muğla, Bodrum. These places are quite easier for students to get a job. Now, what kind of job would you get? Maybe I'm gonna make a video about the kind of jobs students can get here in Turkey as they go to school. Probably my next video or my next 2 videos, I will do that very video to explain this, give details on how to do it. Now, the kind of jobs you may get, probably working as an English teacher if you can speak English, or a German teacher if you can speak German, and not really in colleges. The places where you can get this kind of job is in language schools. They can pay you hourly, about 20 to 25 Turkish liras. So that's the kind of money they will pay you hourly. And that's for being a teacher. And other jobs you can get are like you being or working as a waiter in a restaurant, in a cafe. These are another job that is very easier for students. And also some students can be nanny, but your employer will have to understand your situation. But some students can be, babysitting a particular baby in a family. So it is very possible for students to do that as well. Another area where you can work as a student is call centers. It is possible. This is very possible, but let me tell you, initially it may be very difficult for you to grab this kind of offer. Another one is working in your school where you find yourself. There could be opportunities for you to translate some certain journals, some certain articles. If it is possible for you, you can do this in your school and get some little pay. Now, these are the things I really want to give out in this very number 3. Now, let's go to the second one. On the second one on the list is resident permit. Resident permit is very important because immediately you step your foot here in Turkey from the airport, you have two options. One, to stay and enjoy your 30 days visa, when your visa expires, you leave the country. Or the second one, you are coming to stay to live in Turkey. Now, if you are coming to live here in Turkey, you need a resident permit because after your visa expires, you are expected to leave Turkey. If you don't leave, they will give you punishment. I mean, the punishment could be fine or could be any other punishment, which I don't really know. But most especially is fine. They will calculate how many days you have stayed from the day your visa expired until that day, and you will pay that money cash. Now, to avoid this kind of problem, you need to apply for a resident permit. And when you apply, you can apply for 6 months or 1 year resident permit or 2 years resident permit. These things are possible. You may apply by yourself through Goç İdaresi website, or you get an agent that could help you facilitate this application. Now, if you go to Goç İdaresi website, they will tell you that it is prohibited for a third party to apply and get your resident permit. You have to do it yourself. But actually, it is very good for an agent to help you, to give you guidelines. You will do it yourself though, but they will give you guidelines on what to do, where to go. These are the jobs of the agency. They will guide you on what to do, and it goes so smooth and so fast. But you need to get some documents. The documents required for you to apply for a resident permit. One, you need your passport data page. That is where you have your name, your date of birth, your country, that you made a photo. You will make a photocopy of it. 1. 2, you need your visa page. 3, you need 4 biometric passport photographs. 4, you need your home or house contract. The house contract which you sign in the house where you rented. Or you are a student, the house or the accommodation that is being given to you by the school. Now, these are the requirements. And one more thing that you need a proof of fund to show that you can stay and take care of yourself here in Turkey. That's almost like $1,000 or $2,000. I can't really remember what is the price, the price to show. But anything from $1,000, it's a proof of fund. But there could be other ways to sort this kind of things out. Now, these are the 5 basic requirements that they need from you, the document. And also you have to, fill up the form on their site. This form will show all the information about you in the website. So these are the things or requirements that are needed for you to submit or apply for resident permit. Now, another question that people do ask me is that, can I work with my residence permit? No. The answer is capital no. You are not expected to work with your resident permit. It is prohibited. So please, what you need to do if you are thinking about working in Turkey, that will lead us to the last one on the list, number one. Number one is work permit. Work permit is the blue card that is given to someone who is qualified to work in Turkey. Resident permit is the red card. I think the color is maybe they changed the color right now, but it is the red card that is given to people to stay legally here in Turkey, which is you don't have to work with that resident permit. Now, your work permit is that card that your workplace will apply for you. You cannot apply for work permit by yourself. I have received messages like, how can I get work permit? How can I apply for work permit? No, you can't apply for work permit, my brother, my sister. I have seen these messages a lot. Now, what you need to do about work permit is you have to get a job. Get a job and your workplace will apply for your work permit. Because applying for a work permit, you need a contract. That contract shows that you are working with this very company for 1 year or 6 months or 4 months or 2 years. So you sign that contract because it will be part of the files or dossiers that will be submitted while applying for your work permit. The requirements for work permit are the 5 things I listed for the resident permit, okay, and your contract in your workplace. They will equally submit that. The workplace will do that for you. And in this way, your work permit can be processed. Another way you can get work permit is if you open your own company. If you have a company here in Turkey, you can apply, to get work permit because you have your own company here. Now, how long does it take to get your work permit? It takes 6 weeks, like I said before. But for the resident permit, it depends on your location. If you live in Istanbul, you want to reside in Istanbul, it will take longer period of time to get your residence permit because first of all, you will apply. After application, they will give you an appointment date. That may take almost 3 months to get an appointment. Why? Because the city is too crowded. There are lots of foreigners over there in Istanbul. So appointment dates may really take 3 months or 4 months. I am not certain. Yours may change, but generally this is what happens to people when they apply for residence permit in Istanbul. So after 3 months, they will send you a message that you can now come for your appointment. On your appointment day, you will take all those documents and come in person in that place, give it to them, they will ask you questions and you submit them, then go. They will consider your papers, everything. After it is positively considered, they will be the one to send you a message that you have been positively considered and you should wait for your printout. It will take maybe another 1 month, I don't know, at least 1 month for them to print out your residence permit and they will send it to your home address. That is how long it takes in Istanbul. But here in my city or in other cities that are in middle of Turkey, it takes about 1 week or 2 weeks maximum. It's so easy and faster here in all these small cities. So that's the difference between living in Istanbul and trying to get your resident permit and living in smaller cities like this one. So guys, that's all about the information that you need about resident permit and work permit. And finally, before I end this very video today, somebody was asking me about the video I made last week or last 2 weeks about yours. There was a video I made. The video is, I'm going to leave the link up here. The video is about how to apply to a university here in Turkey. You can get the link over there. Now, Mostly in that video I said you need to write the YOLS examination. That is for undergraduate students. Now for postgraduate students, some of you that are looking forward to do, apply for masters, you need the YEDESE examination. The school that you are applying to will tell you you're going to write an examination called YEDESE. That is Yabancı Dil Sınavı. In English, it means Foreigners Language Examination. So this exam will be given to you. You will write it, and as well you will have to write thesis. These are the things that you need to do before you get into the university and study as a master's student. So I believe I have answered that question from different people. They were asking me how they're gonna apply as a postgraduate student. So guys, that's all in this very video. I don't know if there is any other thing I'm skipping, but if there is, I'm gonna leave it on the comment section below. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Click on the subscribe button, and as well, please try to share this video to people that it may need it, and as well leave a comment on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for doing that. See you in my next video. Goodbye for now.